The world always changes, but one thing is still the same. Even the strongest pass through Oz Gate. So when you fight, fight with honor, because cowards die forgotten, and we wait for you. On the other side.
When will you pass through?
Rub your mic for luck.
Hello. Welcome to Shadows of Archonia 2.
And rub your mic for luck.
My name is
I don't have a
Game Master for the evening. There's so much going on right now. Alan's got his mic in his mouth. I guess he moved that. It was in his mouth a second ago. You know, everything is brand new since last week.
Yep.
Welcome. We've even replaced ourselves with clones, so that's great.
Yeah.
True. The real Steve is under the floorboards in the other room. If you don't know this show, no wait, before I do all that nonsense, let's get some introductions from you guys.
Alan, be playing Eddie Bones tonight. We're gonna finally confront the guy who made me into the monster I am. So it should be a lot of character growth.
Daddy One Eye.
Hello, I am Yuri. I am playing Captain Sally One Eye, the daughter of said monster.
I knew it.
I am the blind sage Corinthian Briar. I am Max.
And I'm Sarah playing teacher, and it's mid-November, so I've busted out the Christmas mugs.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Christmas mugs. Wait, we have those out all year.
Yes,
But now it's
closer to seasonally appropriate. But yes, I do.
so she feels less guilty.
It's the most. I'm trying to bring the most wonderful time of the year into all the year.
Nice sophistry right there. Great sophistry.
Bravo.
There you go. Isn't that what Scrooge said? He was going to keep it in his heart all year long.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, it's try to
Who
keep
am
it
I
on
to
the
argue
year.
with Charles Dickens?
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Sarah?
He was a saint.
Charles Dickens?
Yeah.
He was just a writer. But
Well, saints, writers are saints.
sometimes saints are writers.
Hashtag saints.
Saints, yeah.
Check Saints are riders.
So here's your content warning. If you aren't familiar with this show, this is a dark fantasy show intended for adults.
And saints.
Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff that we do on here. There's horror themes, descriptions of brutal violence, bad language, mostly from Max.
No, yeah.
80% Max,
Innuendo galore.
70% me. The sexual situations sometimes. Alan's here. That's pretty bad.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We're gonna reflect on that tonight.
We're gonna
after the session.
Okay.
we're gonna have to have a group therapy session.
Gonna have a little bit of a talk back there.
I was reaching for something, it didn't work. Sorry. No, yeah. So if you don't want to see any of that, go somewhere else.
Yes.
Watch another stream. Come talk to us.
Watch
in
us.
the Discord.
Watch a scripted stream.
Watch a scripted stream.
You know which one.
You know which one.
The thoughts and opinions of Alan and Max.
We love conspiracy theories.
Tune in.
Well, some of them.
They're not conspiracy theories if they're true.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Anyway, there's that. If you don't know about this channel, come check out our Discord. There's a link to it below the video, wherever you're watching it right now. There's also a Patreon. If you like what we're doing, you want to help us buy better equipment, maybe move somewhere with better internet wiring in the neighborhood, that'd be great. We stream from Alan's house. They got fiber over there.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
We can make a little home in the back. just for streaming a studio.
Just for us. Anyway, yeah, come join us on Discord. Come join us on Patreon. We have a pre-show which we record before this show every week that only the patrons get to see. And it goes up the day after. It's going to go up tomorrow. So we call it a pre-show. It's kind of a post-show. That's how that works.
Oh, we should start doing post shows.
Oh, God.
Ooh, we would get out of here at 1
Change the
a.m.
music. Right? What else we got?
Merch.
Tales from the merch, yeah. Yuri's wearing her merch.
Nice.
Sweatshirt.
Same
Yuri
as
always
last week.
represents. Shadowsofarchonia.com for that. And also, we have a whole other show, Tales from the Backlog, on Monday nights, where we try lots of other. Misery says pre-shows. Pre and post-show is fire.
Yeah.
Thanks, Misery.
Post-show. Yeah, that's what it is, really. We call it pre-game. Carlos named that.
Go,
good.
Carlos.
That's
Woo!
good.
Thanks, Carlos.
Hackmaster.
Hackmaster? Oh, Carlos, big Hackmaster.
Yeah.
That was for you.
Yeah.
We love our folks.
Yeah, so Tales from the Backlog, we play all kinds of games. We have a rotating cast of players. These guys are on it sometimes. I'm on it every time. And we also
I
have
miss it.
a remote crew, because that's a remote game. We play that on Monday nights. Right now we're in the middle of another 2 episodes of Vaesen. After that, we maybe, I haven't decided, might be doing Never Stop Blowing Up. Because if you watched Dimension 20, there was a season called that, and they released their custom rules for it, which were really cool.
damn.
That came out this week for free, so you can check those out. Not to plug people that don't need plugging, but they're pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. So now, what are we doing, guys? Where are we at?
Recap.
Yeah. Yeah, we did an amazing recap last week, but unfortunately,
It was a recrap.
no one
No
could
one
see
heard it. The recap last week got lost due to
Basically, we gotta fight our dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Well, yeah, you went to the giant stronghold, which is underground.
Underground.
Yeah. Max, I found out tonight. I knew that I missed everything that happened last week.
Oh my
Let's deal
God.
with the tech issues. Found out tonight. Max also missed it all because he was half asleep.
Oh my God. I was struggling a whole day of being with a bunch of kiddos and
Max comes here from a teacher job.
yes. Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So it's the giant kingdom that you guys have entered. You flew into it from a harbor. Through a harbor that is in a gigantic cave. A cave big enough to have basically an entire bay in it because the giant ship docked there. But yours did as well. Inside, it's all dug out. Like I was describing last week, the tunnels inside are wide and easily wide enough for the 4 of you to walk abreast without touching. They took you down to a sub-level where Sal One-Eye was imprisoned. Using certain, I think it was Eddie's psychic power, you were able to see Sal One-Eye, or Eddie was, in his little dungeon room that they have him in. It's lined with silver, especially the door, lined with silver to keep him in. But you discover that not only is he constantly enraged and feral, he is also a shapeshifter beyond simply being a werewolf. Like Eddie,
right.
he can turn into many things, and did so in the vision. Rather than actually entering the room, when you discovered that everything you could try in your foresight resulted in someone dying, you went upstairs to check out the magic items, where Teacher already was. She went in there with
Yes.
Stonefoot, which was Captain Stormhammer's lieutenant, and you guys looked around. You found some magic items. You got a magic Kusurigama. You got a magic sword grapple gun. You got a magic candlestick. And you found a shield that seems to have something to do with the sword you already have.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we got a warning from one of the giants saying that Sal has escaped
Daddy
and
has
has gone berserk, and it's up to us.
As memory serves, and my memory is pretty keen, he said Daddy has escaped.
No, he didn't say that.
No, nobody said
you
Check the
had
transcripts.
You had a phrase that you were using. Where you were
Daddy One Eye?
Trying to-
Daddy
Or,
One Eye, but
yeah.
your description of what you thought was coming in this episode.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't remember.
We're fucked?
Yep, we're in trouble.
We are in trouble. Let's go.
Well, what exactly is he coming for us right now? Where is he?
So we'll jump right back into the scene here.
Find out.
You guys are in the sort of treasure room of the giants where you've gone looking for stuff. You were supposed to be looking for stuff to lull dragons into a slumber.
We didn't find any, right?
Well, you spent all your time looking for gear for yourselves.
And? Are you faulting us for that?
I mean, that's what happened. Just telling you what happened.
Self-interest wins over the common good.
Yeah. Anyway, in addition, you heard some slams, some shaking in the earth below you. A giant came to the door, addressed Sally One Eye, and said, "The beast is your father. He's trying to break out." That's where we left him.
Oh, he's trying to break out? He hasn't broke out yet?
That's correct.
Oh,
I curse. Oh.
Well, anything that you might have found that could provide us with safety would be incredible. Otherwise, we would need to fight your father.
Can I roll to see if there's something in the room that will contain or soothe the savage beast?
What would you roll? What skill or ability would allow you to mark Sally One Eye the warrior?
Well, I know I have this.
Illiterate sailor.
Yes, but maybe a notice. I know I have that sort of like indistinct magic sense,
You do have that.
and I know I can't really pinpoint anything, so I want to see if anything sort of just pings that magic sense a little bit more as I'm just concentrating on soothe the savage beast.
While she's doing
Nope.
this, I'm gonna
Damn it.
cast. I'm going to do iteral pacting,
Okay.
and then I'm going to apprehend the arcane form to see magic.
I know.
Wait a minute. No, I've already done this.
Today?
I've already done this today because I was able to see that there were magical things, but I can't see exactly what is magical about those items, right?
I don't remember you using this ability last week.
Brilliant. Then I'm going to use it.
Okay.
can I?
Sally, what
Let's-
what specifically are you looking for here?
I remember my friend Annan Beck, who's now trapped in an orb.
Yes, I'm familiar with one.
He could play music, and it seemed to soothe Eddie sometimes when Eddie was going in his feral state. I was wondering, maybe if there's something musical in here that has the same sort of effect. But I'm not very good at noticing or feeling out magic, so...
Well,
You guys don't have this much time to talk.
fuck.
Now you cast Apprehending the Arcane Form. This allows
Yes.
you to see. I don't have it in front of me. Does it allow you to understand what it does?
Let me pull up the exact wording of this, but I believe it does.
I think it does too, and that's why I'm pretty sure you didn't use it the last week.
That and I was also tired, so I forgot to use it.
Yeah, here it is. You're capable of seeing active magical effects. So the things that are just magic items, you're not going to be able to see unless
Oh,
you're doing
then-
something active.
then this makes no sense for me to use. Scratch that.
You know what? It does say specifically they may identify magical items and get a one-sentence description of their purpose or most significant powers. And this lasts up to 15 minutes per character level.
Oh, shit. Never
Just
mind.
touch all the items. Touch
Yeah, you should
all
turn this
the-
on as soon as you came in.
Then, yes, I've had this on, so I've been able to
no.
understand what we've been using.
Retcon.
First off, I'm going to touch the crown. I'm not going to focus on it, but I want to understand it. And then also, so you want to find something musical to help out your father.
Yeah, I just started looking for music boxes or flutes. Or...
I'm going to take out a little flint steel, the little... and light the fire so I could sense around me,
Okay.
so I can see clearly.
Yes.
What do I see?
There's a striker on the candlestick, by the way. You don't
Oh, brilliant.
Oh.
I did the striker then.
Okay, so you have apprehending the arcane form on. You're touching your crown, and you've lit the Flittermouse candlestick. You, first of all, you know what the crown does. It is a crown of illusion that can disguise itself as a turban.
You son of a bitch.
Finally got rid of the turban, only to get it. Gain it
Oh
back.
my gosh.
It is an anti-divination item. It will. It doesn't target mind control specifically.
Sure.
But it stops you from being magically spied on in any way.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So the reason that you felt it doing something but you couldn't figure out what it was doing was probably because at the time you weren't being magically spied on.
Right.
So
Okay.
now looking around, there are so many things. It is like I imagined this as a massive treasure room. There's
Right.
so many things here that are magical. I simply cannot list them all to you.
Right.
But you're looking specifically for something that can fight Sal. What type of thing?
She pointed out musical in nature, so I'm looking for something musical in nature that might do with calming beasts. Is this going to be a luck roll or a investigation or
Give me some kind of investigation or
a notice?
notice. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Math's not so good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we want to spend a coin for 10? Because I feel like this might be helpful, unless we're out to kill.
I'm for
Daddy.
it.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, I can spend one.
All right, let's 10.
All right, 10. You find a loot that, with a successful DC 10 perform check, can put a creature to sleep.
Well, I don't play music, so here you are.
Neither do I, Eddie.
I can give it a shot.
I forgot to mention it's giant size and made of lead. None of you can look at it.
And also, is illusory and makes your head look like a turtle.
I'm gonna stop doing that. So yeah, this all happens real quickly. You turn on apprehending the arcane form. You see a loot. You pass it to Eddie. Now you are being ushered out of the treasure room. by
Turn off the
giant
candles.
that came to
Wrap
get
on
you
my
guys.
shield. Perhaps we should go.
Turn off the candle and then
Do I have a-
hook it on.
As we're being ushered out, do I have a moment to... Because I know you gave us the descriptions of our items, but does Eddie know what his item does as he's holding it?
You can. So I'll say you already tested out and found that it will stretch. You will know what it does when you use it. So
So he doesn't know yet.
When you don't know yet. You know it's magical. You can sense that. When you hit someone with it, you will have the option to invest that system strain, and then you will know.
Does this effect only happen when it hits somebody, or if someone's holding it?
It has to hit. It has to be a successful attack.
So it has to hit, like
It has to hit their AC.
hit the AC.
Yeah.
So me holding it doesn't affect me.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, as we're leaving, I wouldn't be a pirate if I didn't do this. Can I grab a handful of coins
Yes, you
and stick
do.
it in my pocket?
Yes, you do.
Just in front of the giant?
No, they're leading the way out.
Last. So, Stormhammer comes out, Stonefoot comes out, this third giant that came to get you guy comes out, locks the door, and as you're out there, you hear, not from downstairs, but from elsewhere in the complex, you hear loud, heavy slams. Slam, slam.
Ah, they're locking down the building.
And Stormhammer says they're shutting down the complex. They're closing the emergency doors.
Is this because of Sally's father?
Yes, maybe, but where are the soldiers? Someone should be coming to help before they close it up. And the one giant who came to get you guys, who, Corinthian, you have not asked this question since you've gotten to the giant place. But of the three giants present here with you, this one that came to get you out of the treasure room is the only one that you can see with your red stone eyes. And he says, I did not want to do this to you,
Oh, my heart is racing.
but you left me no choice. It's no use begging. I can't control him anymore anyway. He's going to go back into the treasure room and lock the door. Now it's just the four of you, Stonefoot and Stormhammer. The hallway. Everything is locked down except the tunnel down to Cell 1I.
I'm like, what is the meaning of this, Stonefoot?
I don't know.
What?
I don't even know that guy.
So, I kind of walk up closer to Sally and say in her ear, one of them has the glow.
Ah, shit.
Do
Three
not,
sisters take it.
Sally, Captain, please do not lose your cool. If Destiny is watching us right now, you would need to play naive.
To clarify, is the way you said that. I'm not sure if you got it.
But we heard the giant say I didn't want to do this, right?
Yeah, he said it, but it was Destiny speaking through him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's-
no, we got
And he's the one who left and locked himself in the treasure room. So the two giants that are with you do not have Destiny. Stonefoot and Stormhammer do.
Wait a minute, he went back into the treasury?
Yeah, and locked.
Oh, so okay.
You guys are in the hallway now. It's
Yeah.
the four of you and your two giant friends.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're locked in.
We
Yeah.
got that loot, right? The instrument loot, not the.
Yes. Eddie.
Are my
What happened
crew
to
still
the,
with me?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Are
what
my
happened to
crew
the two
members?
pirates?
You know what? They're still in the treasure room. They're locked in with that dude.
Oh,
I hate to even suggest this, but I think we need to maybe split up.
Brother, why?
We need to go back into that treasury room and stop them.
It's locked. We can't go back.
There are ways to get inside something.
We won't have the
Stormhammer is
chance.
actually prying the door.
Like-
I can't budge it. He must have it wedged from
Like-
inside.
There must be another way in.
Eddie puts his hand on the floor. Can I sense how far away Sal is?
You don't need to sense this. You can hear him still beating on that silver bar door downstairs. It's only a matter of time before he breaks through it.
Eddie, Sally, maybe it's best for the two of you to go down and subdue your father.
We need your help, brother.
I think
We
we'll-
need to go back in and stop.
Brother, I'm telling you, if our giant friends here can't get the door open, all I have on my hurlants, I'm not sure if shooting the door down will help. And if we're gonna fight my father, we're gonna need everybody.
And
It's a royal treasure vault. There's no other entrance.
I say,
You are all big people, and this is a huge place with very tiny cracks big enough for us to go through.
Can my crew members hear me through the vault door?
Try yelling something.
I'm like, Batson! And I forget the other guy's name. And the other one! If you're in there, we're the giant enemy.
It was Buck.
Buck.
That's an Buck.
Buck Slater.
Yeah. Batson's gonna call back. Captain!
Yeah.
mean, Admiral!
Yeah.
The giant is just standing in front of the door holding it.
Right.
My fear is that he will grab something that is of use to us.
I think he's just preventing us from getting back in there.
if we
Seems clear to me that he has arranged things so that we will have to face the beast. This is extremely bad. The beast killed several of us. You are small.
I'm prepping my hurlants just in case. And I look around the room. Is there anything in the room that will pose as a barrier or an obstacle or something we could use to trap?
No, you're not in a room. You're in a hall.
We're in a hallway, right?
There's nothing sitting around here.
The giants don't have like decorative items.
I mean, there may be the occasional bench or vase in an alcove, but I mean, the beast is currently breaking through a magically sealed door specifically designed to hold him. So I don't know what you'd be looking for that's just hanging out in a hallway that could stop him.
I think we have just what we have on us.
Eddie, were you about to say something?
Eddie, can you start playing the flute?
well,
The loot.
The lute. I mean, the lute.
This is
Rockstar.
the thing is with Eddie right now is that I feel like in this point there's like a big like role play moment for him because he's having to confront the creature that turned him into this right now. So he kind of just throws the loot on the ground and he says, "I won't need that." And he starts walking down the hall towards the door.
Ah, shit. I'm like, teacher, do you know how to play the lute?
hold on.
Do you have any perform?
No.
You don't have anything in perform?
Nothing.
I don't have anything in perform either. I'm like, oh crap. I think granddad used to someone in the village and I just tried to strum.
Eddie, with you walking off toward the beast, I think Stormhammer is going to take his giant hammer up his back and say, "If we must fight, then we'd better get to it." And he's going to follow Eddie.
Indeed.
You know, I'm going to fiddle with the lute a little bit more.
Yep.
I mean, you can try it, but you might want to save your rolls for when the time comes.
Pretty much with every step Eddie takes closer to that door, he's just remembering that night, that stormy, rainy night of him fighting the beast when he was still just a regular guy, and the fear he felt, and pretty much thinking he was going to die that night. But now he's like, I gotta face my demons, literally. So he's just walking with some serious confidence right now, but also a lot of fear in the back of his head towards that door.
Makes sense to me.
And I see you walking and I'm like, Eddie, that's my dad.
And I say, no, that's my destiny.
Oh.
Stonefoot is
Well,
gonna say,
fuck.
"Wait! Stormhammer! Bones! What if we two giants, what if we can hold him still and you play the lute and put him to sleep?"
If you can, but I don't think he'll do it that easily.
Well, not easily, but we can try. If we don't have to Fight to the death.
Let's wear him. Let's try to wear him down first.
Let's immobilize him as best we can, but he heals really, from what I understand, everyone, and I look at Teacher and I look at Corinthian, and I'm like, he heals pretty rapidly, so don't hold back. The Giants have been unable to stop him or kill him, and I don't want to mutilate my paw, but if worse comes to worse, save your lives.
You have the loot in your hand, Sally.
I have the loot in my hands.
Is everyone going down there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already walking towards the door.
Draw the sword.
Corinthian?
Sally, I need to confront destiny. I'm sorry. I light the candle, and I start making my way towards the vault.
Okay. With the candle lit, you can perceive through the vault door.
Specifically, what I'm trying to look for, and I know this is going to be a search, but this is a huge place, caverns, stone walls, and such. I'm trying to see if there's any like cracks that may lead into like some caverns that may lead to areas that I can sneak back into the vault.
You can easily see that there's nothing like that within 15 feet of you, even if you walk back and forth in front of the door, because it's a huge door, of course. The Giants, and I think you probably would have learned this discussing things with them on Quirk, and since you arrived, you've spent time together. The Giants don't have a lot of contact with humans, but they do have contact with elves and dwarves and the other small races. They know to build a vault so small people can't get it. Plus, it's underground. You'd have to be, like, there's just no way. Destiny, what I'm hearing from you is you think you can get in there and somehow confront Destiny, but Destiny is in so many of these Giants that they've slammed shut all the doors and sealed you guys in this hallway.
Oh, I had assumed that was the only red that I saw. That giant.
You didn't see any others, but you guys heard all those doors slam, and Stormhammer pointed out that they shouldn't have slammed until the soldiers came.
Oh, I'm understanding now.
Yeah. Destiny has sealed you guys in here to die.
Fuck, okay.
And as Eddie's walking, he kind of yells back at you and he says, "Brother, come with me."
If there's a way to convince Destiny to free us, should we not take that?
Right now we have to face the beasts. If we can survive this, then I'll consider Destiny.
You hear the sound of wood cracking.
I'm fiddling with the loot still, trying to...
We'll try your way, but if it fails, I will need to do what I need to do to ensure our safety. Do you understand that?
As long as it plays with our unity.
I'll lean over to Sally and say, I can give it a try if you are the better fighter, and it is your father if you wish me to attempt it.
I'm like, I have no musical skills at all whatsoever, teacher, besides humming ditties. I hand it to you.
I take it.
Okay. When you guys reach the door downstairs, it is basically the wood has all been broken away. And what you see is this beast moving back and forth with just the silver bands up. And you can see he's like touching them, but he's like, he's gonna get through, but it's just difficult for him to touch the silver.
I choose to yell at this point and go, Pa, it's me, Sally, calm down.
So
Talking never
he's
hurts.
in the door, right?
Yeah.
Is there any debris like that has been coming underneath the door from him?
Debris of what sort?
Like blood, hair, anything from him?
Maybe a little hair, no blood. He's too tough.
I grab one of his hairs, and I say, "You were able to kill me last time. That's not gonna happen tonight." And I take his hair and I'm gonna turn it into its form.
Ooh.
Change into him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he is constantly changing form. So I'm going to do this. First of all, get some fight music going.
Do-do.
Do, 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 do.
Here's the camera. Boom. There we go. 16. So, this, for now, will be Sal.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, here's
And
ink,
to
Corinthian.
represent you taking his form, you can use this for yourself.
Nice.
Whoa.
Are we here?
Yeah, you guys are...
I'm still outside the door.
Okay.
Is that me?
Yeah, as of now, you guys have not crossed the threshold of the door.
I'm just gonna put that
Because he's inside and you're outside, and the door, what remains of the door is still between you.
down. I know. I'm just putting it here so you
Yeah,
know.
Switch me with this guy. This guy actually has a...
yeah. So wait, where didn't I hand you the wolf?
Yeah, I put the wolf right here.
Oh no, he's right in front of the door.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
I see that the base won't allow you to be on the stairs, but
Yeah.
basically, yeah, that's where we're at.
We have a couple giants with us, right?
Yes, you have Stormhammer. Let me get them out. Because I had one out. Here he is. This is Stormhammer. And
They big. They big.
They're big.
uh,
Where's our other guy?
I should have grabbed two. I don't know why I didn't grab another one. We'll just say for now, there's Bear is Stonefoot.
Okay.
Yeah. So there we go.
There's
Is there a mug in the middle of the? I need initiative.
it's been a while. The
D8, right?
It's D8 plus our dex.
I rolled a 6.
Cuatro.
4, 6,
Oh shit!
8.
Which is good. Out of 5.
Teacher. Any bones?
7.
Okay, 7 for Eddie. Now let's see. Stormhammer is going to be 10. Stonefoot. It's going to be 7. I'll put her after Eddie. And Beast. It's going to be 8. I'll put her after. I'll put him after Teacher. There we go. I like how you have them up on the corners there.
Yeah, just to represent.
Yeah.
They're already big, but yeah. Now they're bigger.
Yeah, well, they don't fit all on the board because the size of the bases. It makes sense. Stormhammer's first. He's gonna be you're in front of the door, right?
Yeah, so Eddie took the lock of hair and he transformed into whatever form he was at that moment.
If Stormhammer is going to,
Actually, that's a good roleplay question. That's a good question there because it says the alternate it duplicates another's creature as long as I have their hair.
okay,
Does that duplicate his current form or his original form?
it
or?
duplicates his current form. It's
Yeah.
weird because you're both shapeshifters,
Yeah.
and so you're both using essentially the same ability.
Which one am I on right now?
What is that thing? Some sort of big hairy monster.
Some sort of dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
He's mostly staying in wolf form unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
But, yeah, you turn into that.
Okay.
Okay.
So like I said, some bands of silver and bits of wood are still up. Stormhammer is going to come past you, and I would assume that you let him move you aside and go past, since he's first in initiative. If you are in the way, he's going to have to spend an action moving you.
No, I let him pass me because he probably knows how to work the door.
Yeah. He doesn't unlock the door. The beast has already destroyed it so much. Stormhammer just kicks it in, and he's going to give 2 attacks. That's terrible. No. So he misses with his first one. His second one hits. He's going to deal 20 damage to the beast.
Wow. Don't mess with giants.
Teacher, you're up.
Okay, I flute. I start playing.
Give me
What?
a performance check.
All right. Can I add wisdom or do I have to add charisma?
I think charisma.
Okay. And is this a D20?
2d6.
2d6. Sorry.
2d6 for skills, but if you succeed, it will be the first of 3 rounds, and you have to be able to maintain your playing for 3 rounds. You're not going to have to roll 3 times. If you
All right.
succeed, you succeed.
So that is a 5. I have -1 to perform, but +1 to charisma, so a 5.
Okay. You don't have enough coins to make that a 10, so you.
Oh no.
You completely fail. You have no idea how to play this thing.
I'm sure I will figure this out.
You're doing great, teacher.
I'm not, but thank you.
It's now the beast's turn. He gets 4 attacks, and at the moment, he has to spend them all on Stormhammer. That's 2 hits, 3 hits, and he's going to do 1d10 each. I'm just going to roll that in Discord for 3d10. I am taking average damage for the NPCs, but I'm rolling for the monster because why not? So Stormhammer takes 15 damage as this beast bites and mauls at him. Eddie, you're up.
How tall is the ceiling to this place?
About 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah, go for giants.
Okay. On my on turn, wings are going to sprout out from behind me.
Cool.
And I'm going to fly up my movement. Hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to fly up my movement
move this for you while you-
which is like 30 feet. And I'm going to throw my new weapon at him, which should try to grab him and force him off the ground. So,
Try and pull him up.
yeah. So I'm going to try to latch onto him with my weapon and pull him into the air.
Roll an attack. Remember, that's only a 15-foot reach, so you can't be more than 15 feet above him.
So this is like during my movement. So as I'm doing the 30 feet, halfway through, I throw it down and I grab onto him.
Cool.
Come on, baby. Actually. That's gonna be +1 from the new weapon. 18 to hit.
Just hit.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
So first roll damage.
I wonder why he kills giants. His
Yeah.
armor class is crazy.
Oh, I got max on the damage dice. So it's 8 + 2. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it's 8 + 1, which is 9 damage.
Copy that.
And I'm gonna try to take him off the ground, but now he has to try to do his morale check. -1 penalty.
So you're spending the system strength for that.
Well, yeah, when I hit him, do I feel this power?
Yeah, when you hit him, you feel the ability to basically invest some of your energy into this, some of your energy, vitality into this strike. And if you do so, it may terrify him.
Can I spend more than one?
Only one. But spending more than one would have no effect anyway. He's just making a morale check. Which, if he fails, he will try to disengage and run.
All right.
So he's got a -1 to his morale. That's cocked. He does pass it.
Okay. But do I lift him off the ground?
Strength check. He's real big. But you are too at the moment.
Yeah, I'm huge too, so.
So this will be, 2d6.
Not bad.
Add exert and strength.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. My exert is 1, 9. My strength is 1, 10.
10.
Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Okay. Because of his size, I'll say you can't hold him off the ground, but you do lift him up a bit. He's gonna hit the ground again before his next turn.
All right,
But he's currently in the air.
But I got him grappled with my weapon.
Yeah, you got that hook like under his arm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now it's not going to hold him, of course, because he has shape-changing abilities. He can turn into something that doesn't even have an arm. But yeah.
Okay.
Stonefoot's up. She's coming in. Let's have her. He comes up to where Sal is swinging from that chain, and she's going to just try and wail on him.
Since I'm podium, does that increase her chances of hitting?
Yeah, I was going to say that, forgot, but she hit him anyway. She's going to deal 10 to him. Sally, you're up.
So my dad, is he with Eddie up here or is he down here?
I think he's like right here.
Right here.
Yeah,
Okay, so
build one of these if you want to represent it.
seeing that he's surrounded, this is what I want to do. I want to grab my scorpion cutlass that I got last session.
Yeah.
I want to shoot it, and I want to swing to the other side. And I don't know if I'm able to do this, but as I'm swinging to the other side, I want to take a pot shot at him.
With a pistol?
Yeah.
Okay. So Scorpion Cutlass. Are you able to make multiple attacks?
That's the thing I don't know. I don't think.
I don't think you have any ability that allows you to attack more than once. Because that would be your action. Your main action would be firing the cutlass.
Okay. Versus like that being like a move action.
I hadn't really thought that part through. I'll say this. If you're firing it at an inanimate object like a wall or a ceiling, it can be an on-turn action.
Okay, then that's what I want to do. So
Alright.
I'm firing it to swing across to the other side of the room, and then I'm going to shoot at him as I'm swinging.
Great. Roll the attack.
All right, that is. Ooh, that wasn't a roll. That is an 11 plus 9. That's 20 plus 1 is 21 to hit.
You got him.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Okay, that's a D12. That is a 12 plus 5 is 17.
17 damage to your father.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad.
Corinthian Briar.
Oh, and I swung probably behind him, like over here.
Does she get
Let's head to the rock.
any emotional damage as well from being attacked by your own child?
I don't think he can possibly take any more emotional damage.
I don't think he's emotionally
literally
aware right now. Emotional damage.
Corinthian.
Thank you.
Describe where you're standing.
I'm standing near.
New laser pointers.
New laser
Woohoo.
You got 3 now.
I'm standing at the front.
Okay. So you have line of sight on the beast.
Yeah, I'm feeling everything around me. Everybody.
Okay, before you act,
Yeah.
I have to re-describe something that you only saw within a vision that didn't happen last
Yes.
week. When you look at the beast, which is the first time in the real time that you've looked at him, you see a fluctuation of sparks across his body, like electricity and sparks flying off. This is something you've never seen before. These red crystal eyes that you have, they allow you to see who destiny is controlling. And normally you either see a glow in the shape of their body or nothing.
Right.
So what you're seeing implies that destiny is involved, but something's wrong with it. Destiny does not control this creature in the way that it normally does. Something is chaotic and broken about what you're seeing.
Huh. Okay. I want... I'm gonna do damnation of the sense.
Okay, that allows you to see through his eyes or something, right?
I get to control one of its senses. Sense do I want?
He gets a mental save.
He does get a mental save.
Let me roll that first. He passes on a 10 plus. Yeah, he passes.
He passes?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Well, never
He's
mind.
too,
He's enraged.
Yeah, I trying to force myself to. Oh wait, re-roll that.
Still passed.
Fuck, never mind. Yeah, my
Good effort, though.
my expert class allowed for that. Anyway, yeah, I try and understand what's going on by controlling its senses to try to feel what it's feeling, to understand it, but
Yeah, all you get back is like feedback, emotional and mental feedback. It's like just listening to a cacophony in your head.
yeah. So I take out, I have my daggers wrapped around me because I had previously tied them to the end of a rope. I'm starting to untie that and wrapping that up against my fist, holding onto one of the daggers, and I start to twirl it because I can sense that people are attaching themselves to like parts of the wall to kind of fling themselves forward, right?
Yeah, you felt Sally go by you.
Yeah,
And
okay.
you know what her thing did. So.
Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to sense that. I want to try to position myself towards the back of the creature in an attempt to eventually fall on top of it and kind of try and subdue it that way.
Okay.
So spinning it, I'm gonna throw it in an attempt to have it latch on so I can start to swing forward.
I'm gonna say, I don't think you can do that. This is a room made of stone. Sally could do it because she has a ballistic magical thing that fires out and can embed in the stone. Eddie's just flying. I don't think you can throw a dagger into the stone hard enough that it'll support your weight from 30 feet below.
Cracks? Enough momentum?
Nah.
The moss.
It's all magic.
I mean, if you had a character that was specifically built around throwing daggers with expert precision and he could see,
I am an
I would
expert.
say yes, you find
I am an expert.
Nah, man.
Fine. Fine. Damn it. I feel completely useless in this fight.
I mean, you could always just attack him.
You should have played the lute.
That was my last character. I'll start to move towards that stone right here.
I know Sally never thought she would miss
Can
Annan.
someone move his figure for him?
Oh, okay.
Right there. And I already...
It says you need a McStabber dagger.
I already had an action to do Damnation of the Sense, which failed, but I do have instant actions for Ill Fate and War Cursed. So I am going to do War Curse against Daddy One Eye here.
Okay.
He has -2 to hit damage, shock damage. If they miss on an attack, they hit themselves for normal damage. And then Ill Fates, they have -1 to roll. If their roll is equal to or less than 4, their plan goes disastrously wrong. And it lasts until used. So I'm gonna work Curse and Ill Fate.
Okay, remind me when it becomes relevant, please.
Copy. Yeah. That's all I can do right now.
The Stormhammer, I still have him in my chains, so the Stormhammer get a...
Yeah,
long as they
Stormhammer
hit.
also gets 2 attacks,
That's
and he has +12 to attack, so he hits him twice,
nice.
and does 40 damage.
Sure.
So Stormhammer's just hauling away with this giant hammer of his, which is made of stone. Teacher, it
Yes.
is your turn.
All right, so I have been racking, teacher has been racking her electronic brains, and I think I've got something here. Cognitive boost. I can automatically succeed at any no skill check if success is at all possible, or if used to augment a skill check that is primarily mental and requires only basic physical actions, it grants +2.
Okay,
Can I
+2.
use?
You
All
can
right.
absolutely use that to try to loot again.
All right. I dig deep, and I'm like, I'm not really made for this. All right. Oh God, that's really bad.
Reroll.
It's snake eyes.
Oh!
Ooh, veteran's luck.
I don't have that.
That's you. You're the only one.
If I have, what are my feats? I can't even remember.
Veteran's Luck is a warrior ability, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even a feat.
Mhm.
You want to do anything with a movement or an on-turn or instant action that you might have?
No, I think a string breaks on the loot, and I frantically restring it.
Okay.
Good use of snake eyes.
I'm going to say this. Since you activated that ability, if there's anything you want to automatically know using the other part of that ability, you can do that on this turn too.
Okay. I would like to automatically know if there is any way to I would like to know what triggered him into suddenly going from calmer to what triggered him into this sudden attack mode. Did Destiny do something to Sal that enraged him as part of this plan to lock us in, and can it be undone?
So you can only possibly know 2 things. You can only possibly narrow it down to 2 options because you simply don't have the data to eliminate one of them. You know that Sal One Eye, I'm just trying to remind you what teacher knows as opposed to what other characters know. You know that Sal One Eye got this curse by being experimented on by orc scientists under the control of Destiny. So therefore, you probably suspect that Destiny has something to do with whatever he is.
Yeah.
You also know that this beast has been successfully contained by the giants for a number of years, and only after Sally One Eye came down and addressed him through a door did he start freaking out. So it's either Destiny did something to rile him up, or Sally's presence riled him up. You don't have the information to know which one. You do know for sure that whichever one of those it is, Destiny's absolutely taking advantage of it to try and get you guys dead.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Problem. Now it's his turn. He will now land. Eddie is not strong enough to keep him in the air longer than that round.
But he's still entangled.
He's got a hook in his arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, put him on the ground, or in the water, I guess. he is going to... He's going to spend one attack just yanking the hook out, and then he's going to turn into this.
Ooh, great ape, great ape.
A giant white ape.
Ah!
And he's going to punch the living crap out of Stormhammer. That is a hit on Storm... No, he misses Stormhammer with his first attack. He misses Stormhammer with his second attack. No, he hits him once, twice, just twice. So Stormhammer is going to take 19 damage. Okay. Stormhammer's looking rough. Eddie,
How's the beast looking?
the beast doesn't look... I mean, he's bloody. He's not halfway yet.
But does he look like he's slowing down?
No.
Oh, nope. So that ability of my weapon only happens once per scene. I can't do it again.
That's correct.
So
Well, I'll say since... No, once per scene.
so I would have to wait till this battle's over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may modify it. You know what? I am modifying it. Since it failed, you can try again.
Okay.
If it works, then you can't do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still flying in the air. I'm gonna attempt to. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit him with my weapon again from the air,
Okay.
and it's pretty much the same thing I did last time. Hold him. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Roll a 3 on that.
Oh, yeah, you don't hit him.
Wow, we're rolling low.
Yep.
Well,
I hit.
I still maintain my presence in the air though.
Okay. For anyone wondering, Eddie's weapon is called a kusurigama. It's a chain with a hook on the end. His actually has a hook on both ends, so you have to hold the chain part. That was Eddie. Stonefoot is going to try to hit him again. Stonefoot crits. And he's going to take 14. Stonefoot deals 14 damage to him. Sally, you're up.
All right, I am pulling out my second hurlant, and I am going to take another shot at my dear old dad. Shoot, that was 6 plus 9, 15 plus 1, 7. Plus my shoot skill, 8, 10, 16, 18 to hit.
Hit.
All right, D12 plus 5. That is 8 points of damage.
Copy. He has a couple of bullets in him now.
Sorry.
Effect as far as you can tell. Corinthian Briar.
Yeah,
This is the loudest room you've been in a long time.
Yeah. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Yeah, so... with the damage that he hit to Stormfoot, he should regain 2 HP because the War Curse had -2 to the hit damage and shock damage. So,
Stormhammer gets 2 back.
just 2 back, which is not a lot, but at least something.
I was a little confused because you combined their names. It's Stormhammer and Stonefoot.
Oh,
Stormfoot, and I was like, which one does he need?
Yes. The one that got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the instant actions, gonna keep up War Curse and Ill Fates, and yeah,
With dagger at him.
I'm going in. Yeah. Spinning him, and I'm going to throw the dagger to try to nick him and then draw it back.
Cool. Give me an attack.
I have 2 daggers. I can't attack twice.
There's dual wielding rules. I think if you... Let me do a quick search because I don't remember how it works.
Haha, it's so funny because I was just looking that up.
Okay, did you find it?
It says there's no specific dual attack mechanic, but that's up to the GM to decide if a character's actions realistically allow for dual attack considering the situation, the character's abilities, and the target defenses. And so each attack, if you allow it, then each attack is rolled separately. And you could set, depending on what it is, you could set difficulty checks.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. You can, because as you pointed out, you are an expert, and these are daggers. You can throw one with one hand, throw one with the other hand. I'm going to impose a -1 on the second
That's fine.
to hit.
Which, yeah, that's fine. First one, I got a 25, so throw
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's a hit.
Nick him. That is a 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 7 damage for the first one. 7 damage.
Copy.
And then after I bring that back, throwing it with my left, only to bring it back with my right. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 for the second one. Oh, sorry, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
2, 5 damage. So throwing both, bring him back.
You have armed him.
And then I gotta move. I'm gonna move over here.
Behind those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wall. You're kind of out of line of sight of him now.
Yeah, but I still feel him.
Do you have that candle on?
Candle's been lit.
Then yeah, as long as you're within 15 feet of him, you can. That's Corinthian.
And
Stormhammer is now going to try to grapple him. That's 9 from him. The beast is going to try and oppose. Okay. That is 7. So Stormhammer has one of this thing's arms. Let's move Stormhammer up adjacent to the gorilla. Yeah, sure. He's got him by one arm. And then now that he has him grappled, he's going to try and do an attack as well. Misses. Eddie. No. Teacher.
yes. Oh,
Your
it's
turn.
me. All right. Well, I am going to drop the loot.
Don't drop the money.
You know what? I will carefully put down the loot and just run in because that ain't working. So I will come charging in. How far do I get? Is that who's got the stick? There it
Oh,
is.
Carlos pointed out there's dual wielding rules. The city's better, and I like those. Let's do that. going
Oh,
forward.
is it?
It's a +1 to hit and +2 damage. So basically, it's a single attack roll for both weapons. So you get bonus.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
That works.
that's-
Thanks, Carlos.
That'll get me right up beside him.
Okay.
So I would like to, using my shield, just very carefully
Dab
jab
him.
out with the sword.
Okay, roll an attack.
See? That's the d20. So, that's really bad. That's a plus the appropriate bonuses. And that's 11.
You do not hit.
Nope.
In fact, your sword touches him and just like slips off to the side. His hide is so thick.
Okay. Do I have any movement left to back away? Probably not.
I'm not sure. You got 6 inches.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay.
All right, that's me.
Now it's him. He's going to first try and break out of Stormhammer's grapple. It's 14 to Stormhammer's 13. He's out.
Oh boy.
Now he's going to spend his other 3 attacking. 16 misses Stormhammer. That definitely misses. That misses. That was all 3. The beast is disoriented. He yanks free, but swings a bunch of times. He's going to turn into this. Yeah, he'll turn into this thing.
Okay.
The Minotaur now.
Is he the same size as Stormhammer or
No, he's smaller,
smaller?
but he's just as strong.
Okay.
And he's actually going to move around the. He has a lot of speed. He's going to move. My laser. He's going to do this and go to Sally.
So he just goes around.
Yep. And Sally, you see him rushing towards you. And Eddie.
Yeah, I see that happening. And Eddie flies down, and this time he changes into just his werewolf form. Classic.
Right.
As he flies down, gets in between him and Sally, and he yells, You'll have to get through me first.
You're ruining my father-daughter moment, Eddie.
He aimed the camera down to catch that there below frame.
You'll have to get through me. And
We're trying to bond here.
I'm gonna hit him with, and this time I'm gonna try to bite him.
Okay.
But
Yeah, pass that werewolf curse back to him.
so it's like that meme. Bite the werewolf and make him into a double werewolf.
Wow. All right.
But I'm gonna bite him and use my healer's knife.
Okay.
It counts as a melee attack. So, actually,
Can you heal his mind? Are you a mind healer too?
that's a. Well, I do have limb restoration, and the mind is a limb, right? But I think that only counts if the mind was destroyed
Yeah. Also, if his brain was destroyed, he'd be dead. So,
or damaged.
yeah, this is not. It's not applicable.
Oh,
Physical, not emotional.
would you guys? There is a coin ability here. If you let me use 5 coins, I'll do an instant auto crit.
Oh, I feel like we're running
Go.
quickly out of points.
This guy,
Auto crit for Eddie's bite.
yeah, Freddy's bite. This guy is dishing out like 20 to 30 damage easily. If I don't hit him hard right now,
He's gonna catch you in his neck move.
yeah.
All right, do it.
You guys okay with that?
I'm fine.
Welcome.
Make it happen.
Auto crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Auto crit.
Uh,
So max damage.
so
No, roll your damage and then add half your level, which will be 4.
that okay.
Half your level rounded down.
Oh, so the max damage is just
No, I misspoke. It's not max damage. I forgot how we do it.
so critical hits. You gain a bonus to damage for the attack equal to half your level rounded down.
Yeah. So that's all you get for the crit.
So I only get +4 to it.
Yes. +4 +2 whatever you roll. You might max damage. You never know.
Okay. Well,
It's a low numbered system. I thought it through. And
could always change it.
I already did change it.
Oh.
I mean, the crits aren't even in the book.
All right. Well, I got 5, 6, 7, and plus, since it's my healer's knife, I add my heal,
Okay.
which is 4. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And then so it's 10 damage plus the 1. And you said plus half my level, so that's 4.
Yeah.
So 14, 15 damage. And the bite attack connects.
Okay, the bite attack. I'm going to read you what it says about Eddie's bite. If you deal damage to someone with a bite attack and the target survives, which he does, the target must make a luck save immediately. If they pass the luck save, nothing further happens. If they fail the luck save, they must make both a physical and mental saving throw on the night of the next full moon. The big one. Failing either of these two saves means the curse has spread and the target is now a werewolf like yourself. But you have bit your sire werewolf.
Yes.
So you sire my sire?
So this is an interesting.
He's already cursed. Some shit's gonna happen.
Double
First of
negative
all,
cancel.
You feel like
Wow.
the most insane static shit you've ever felt in your life, all through your mouth.
Like biting.
It's like, yeah, in fact, not even static. It's like biting into a live wire. It's like, it's so bad. Roll me a notice check. Corinthian Briar and Teacher.
What? He's right in front of me. I didn't roll one too?
I'm sorry.
Notice.
Okay.
You can add any mental stat.
Thanks. Ha! Now I roll well. All right. By well, I mean medium.
15.
15.
Maybe-
Corinthian Briar, the sparks, the electricity that you were seeing on Sal, they flood into Eddie and then spray off into the environment in like a shock wave that spreads out and fills the whole
Oh,
room.
great.
Teacher,
12.
you suddenly you have the ability to communicate wirelessly.
Ah, no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Your
whoa.
receiver suddenly picks up a huge static feedback.
No.
Wait,
What?
Oh!
I
The-
say out loud.
did you say the energy went into Eddie?
It passed through and exploded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aha!
Eddie did not get destinies.
I
Okay.
see what's happening.
But it did fly off of me.
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
Yep. That's Eddie's turn. Oh, that's more useful than you thought it'd be.
But, well, good job,
Thank
man.
you guys for letting me use those coins. That's really
Nice.
cool.
Time for Stonefoot. Let's have her move. She has a speed of 50. So it's one of the sticks. Where do we have the stick? Yeah. A whole stick and then plus 2 more inches. Wait, no. Plus 4 more inches.
Right here.
She's rushing you. She is not going to double move because she wouldn't be able to fight when she gets there anyway.
My turn.
Sally,
Dang.
when I
Well, seeing as there's this big hulking beast blocking my way in my line of fire,
I'm protecting you.
I go around.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my scorpion cutlass into the ceiling again. And I'm going to, hang from the air, and I'm going to shoot Deer Paw with my third hurlant.
God, you guys just see Sally One Eye just zipping around this room, firing off guns one after the other into this crazy beast.
And my teeth are still inside of them, right?
Yeah, like
So does this help her shot?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Good try.
That is a 6 plus 10, 16 plus 2 is 18.
18 on the die.
That's just a hit.
18.
All right. D12 plus 5. That is 6 points of damage.
Oh man.
I rolled that was a 1, right? Yeah,
that was
that
a
wasn't so. Dang it.
Hey, still doing something.
And I'm just swinging from the air, singing Kumbaya.
Right.
So that's
Let's see if he
creating-
turns into a winged beastie.
Corinthian Briar.
I don't see
I mean, you saw
that
the
same energy pulsing through.
You can still see it on set. It didn't go away.
Okay. How hurt does he look?
You can't see, dude.
Good.
I'm gonna take off the crown.
You take off the crown?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off the crown.
You see your buzz cut.
Yeah, you see my buzz cut. I have hair, buzz cut.
Like a weird freckle.
I am going to think out to Destiny. Let go of him, and we can negotiate.
No response.
That's gonna be my action.
Okay. If
No.
that's all you want to do, it
Anything.
doesn't count as a main action.
Anything to convince? Well, I'm still keeping up the ill fate and work curse for
Those are instant, right?
instant actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
Okay.
convinced that, roll that I can do? Any luck roll that I
You
can
don't
do?
have any way of even knowing whether he's listening. I mean, the last thing that he said to you was when he spoke through the giant. He said, A, I didn't want to have to do this, but you forced me. And
Yeah.
he said, B, I don't have control of him anyway.
I don't have control of it. Oh,
He said that.
he did say that.
You don't know if he told the truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna pose that out.
Okay.
If next round nothing works, then I have something else.
Okay.
Stormhammer.
Stormhammer.
He's right.
Yeah, he's gonna go the other way around and do an attack. Do 2 attacks.
That's he's trying to hit him, obviously. Not.
Yeah, he's trying to hit the beast. He misses.
Gotta cut off his
No, wait.
legs.
One of them is a hit. So he bites this guy. The shockwave goes out that only these two perceive in any way.
Yeah.
And Sally shoots him from the ceiling for some reason.
The eye of the tiger.
Your shoulders are just going to be so sore. And
That's what Eddie's for.
and then Stormhammer comes running up behind and slams his hammer into the beast's head.
Ooh.
Falls unconscious
Ugh.
and transforms gradually over the course of the next 2 or 3 minutes into a naked human man,
You know what?
about 60 years old.
I retract my blade, swing, and I use my scorpion cutlass to tie him up with my unbreakable line. Tie him to a rock.
Do I feel anything after he got knocked out, or any kind of?
No. When he gets knocked out, he comes out of your mouth and everything's back to normal. I didn't understand what you said.
Oh, my scorpion cutlass has an unbreakable line, so I want to use it to tie him up to a rock.
Interesting.
I go back. I'm gonna reinforce that with my own
Okay.
rope.
Yeah, that's a great call.
And I would like to reach wirelessly for the thing that I sense in this room and use a programming check to see if I can take control.
I would like you to. Now that you are reaching out, you understand that there is some sort of wireless signal coming from Sal.
Oh,
Could I use my Healer's Eye on him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, how many life points does he have left?
1.
1?
Yeah, technically 0 HP, but yeah, Stormhammer knocked him unconscious, so he's still alive.
I'm like, well done, everyone.
Because it's 10 o'clock, we're going to take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and you two can figure out what you're doing about this whole unconscious werewolf thing.
Yeah.
Or, I guess.
The unconscious
But,
wireless.
I'm like, everybody, thank you for not killing my paw, and well done.
Well done.
all right, we'll be back in 10 minutes-ish. See you then.
See you then.
Thank you.
And we're back, mostly. Don't leave us hanging out.
Hello. We have
guys have subdued this beast.
The werewolf.
Dude. That was one of my language.
The werewolf has revived.
It was what? One of your language words?
Lamer ones.
Oh, I didn't get it at all.
Subdued.
I thought you were going to say it was one of your love words or love language.
Thanks for the warm welcome, chat.
Howdy.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
We had Greymantle in the YouTube chat earlier, but I think he left. Yeah, so we're back. And we have an unconscious werewolf papa, the father and spiritual father of two of our characters. What are we doing? You were trying to roll some kind of program. You were doing.
Sure.
Well, I was also doing my here's eye on him. Do I see anything else wrong with him?
No, he's fucked up from the fight.
That's it, right?
I loot the body.
He's just nuts.
Actually, Eddie, I would say that you probably do notice mental strain. He is mentally traumatized from his years of being a werewolf. That's probably the only other thing you could notice.
I can't heal his mental damage, can I?
Unfortunately, no. Psychological damage is tricky.
Well,
But we'll circle back to that. I want to see what you're doing.
Program check.
Okay, and what are you attempting?
I am attempting because am I sensing a device or am I sensing a network?
You're sensing like a static, which implies that there may be a network for the static to be on.
Then I am searching for the source of that static.
You already did that. You know that it's Sal One Eye.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna try to take.
You're gonna try and what?
I'm gonna try to take control,
Okay.
control.
or at least to figure out more about what I am looking at and how a person is generating a wireless signal.
Give me a program check. A broken werewolf radio.
Yeah, broken werewolf radio. That's not great. That is a 7.
You try to connect and it's difficult. You are not able to make a solid connection, but you are at least able to determine that it's possible. You didn't get it this time, but you could maybe with time figure out a way to connect here.
All right.
Even with that 7, though, you recognize the type of technology that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
It is the same technology that was in the Bindstones. It's the same type of language that was used there. I'm trying to think if you've encountered it anywhere else. You haven't.
No, just in the. The same magic in the orb is the same one in the Bindstone.
That
is
is
the
the
same.
Bindstone,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
what
the orb is the
Bindstone
Bindstone is, and it's the same that was on the teleportation hub.
No, that's different.
Sorry, remind me really quickly because I remember because we were inside the orb. I was talking to Annan, and then we cracked the code, and that gave me the key to opening up the teleportation hub because it was the same script that's on the screen. That was my memory.
I don't remember how I phrased it, but the programming script that is being used in the stones is unique. But you are recognizing it here.
Okay. Interesting.
Well,
All right, I will pick up the loot and start walking my way around towards this.
yeah. I mean, Eddie, he's been dreaming of this moment for a while. He just wants answers, so he's going to try to wake him up and talk to him.
Okay, before we get to that, I wanted to back up a second to what you were saying about wanting to heal his psychological damage.
Yeah.
You had an ability that you were going to try to use last week in a vision, and it was something that cures like conditions or diseases.
Yes, it's.
Can you read that to me?
is a purge ailment. Touch an ally or creature and cure them of poison or disease of any kind, including magical.
Okay.
Magical poisons and diseases may require a wisdom heal or charisma heal skill check against a difficulty of 8 or more.
Okay. I'll say it might be helpful to try that now that he's unconscious in
Yes.
human form.
Yes.
And it will require a skill check. I'm going to require 10 for this. If you beat 10, you will be able to wake him up and have a lucid conversation.
Oh, God. Okay. So this is going to be a heal check.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eddie puts his hand on his chest, and I'm going to attempt to heal him as much as I can. This ailment. Ah, I missed that one.
Oh,
How much do we need for the reroll skill?
What do you roll?
I only rolled 3 on my dice, and if I add up my heal, that's because my heal is 4 plus that. So it'd be 7.
Okay. 10.
yeah.
You can't get to 10 with the coins you have, I think.
I turn to the.
Is there a way to? Isn't there a way
Last
to
week I
reroll?
allowed you a reroll for 4 coins.
You've already put a lot of coins into making sure you got that hit.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
He's might benefit from some rest. Is this the most subdued that you have seen him? I turn to the giants.
Yes, you must understand I'm a ship captain. I don't come down and visit him often, but I have never heard of him being knocked unconscious before. Truly, we have done a wonder. It is... I mean, we know that he was captured. It took many giants to do so, and sealed into this room. We are large and strong, even compared to him, so it's doable for us. But I'm not sure what we can do now that the door is broken.
I don't know what exactly might happen. I did see something spark when Eddie here bit him. I don't know if that was anything that's good or otherwise, but either way, something we can do is hold him in our ship for the time. Take him off your hands. I can understand that something as dire as this you would not want in your fold with the rest of your giants.
But who else can contain him?
We can.
Hold up there, brother. My ship is made out of wood, and I don't think we have enough silver to hold.
Well, let's try talking to him,
From what I understand, you've done that before
sorta.
with two.
because I get some water from the river right there, and I throw it on his face.
We pat on his face a little bit.
I just want to try to get some answers.
I'm like, Pa,
As soon as he's
As-
awake, he starts trying to change shape. He's like, the cord has him bound to, I assumed one of the stalagmites.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's pulling against it.
As I walk up, I ask, did you find the bind stone on him?
bye. Teacher, what did you
You saw
say?
I can sense it. It's,
I do too.
yes, there's bind... And I'm looking at him and I'm not seeing
I look at my
it.
dad.
He's naked.
Oh, yeah.
He's got nothing on.
Yeah, there is
I'm gonna-
clearly...
You know, I'm definitely not looking below the waist of my father.
I'm gonna do Damnation of the Second to try to calm him down.
Okay. He's going to do a wisdom save. He fails. What sense?
Anger.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna tap into his emotions.
Oh, you can do that?
Well, damnation of the sense.
That was one of the 5 senses that you had.
Take control of one sense. I can. Damn it.
It's like an illusion thing where you can make him see something or hear something or whatever.
But in that
I'm
case,
like,
That loop.
you know what? In that case,
yeah. So I'm like, teacher, where you
I'm gonna
said
do
the bind stone.
shackles of volition and slave his mind.
Oh, interesting. Does he get a save for that?
Yeah. Well,
Well, he failed. Oh, the same save.
yeah, because I keep forgetting it's one of the senses. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do that and force him to be calm. And I kind of turn to you and just say, "This is down need, so
I'm like, brother, what did you do? Did you do?
this is a down need, and down situations require a heavy hand."
So there's something weird about this. When you cast Ineluctable Shackles of Volition and you command him to be calm, his attempts to change form and the growling and the sort of like angry animal sounds coming from him do not change. But before that, before you cast the spell, he was like, "Get away! You have to run! Get away from me!" And then that part, the part that's talking, does calm down. He's still this violent animal, but some fragment of his consciousness that's in control of itself is able to think more clearly. He says, "Sally shouldn't have come."
Well, you kind of forced the issue, or maybe destiny did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sal, is there something about her that triggered you in specifically? Triggered you specifically? Did you sense something?
I sense my daughter. I haven't seen her in years. She was a child.
Protection.
What happened? How did you become this way?
I was taken. There were orcs. They came to the island. They took us.
Do not change.
How did they do this to you?
I don't know. We were strapped to tables. They cut us open. They cut us apart. They cast spells. They did things.
Where was this island?
The island, we lived on the Brass Island. They came and they took us somewhere else.
Oh, Pa. You know, the orcs are after our family.
I turned to
Sam?
Eddie. Can you sense within him any magic? Could they have implanted a bind stone as your friend had within him?
Would my healer's eyes see a stone or something inside of him?
There's no stone in him, but your senses are now open, right?
Yes.
You're looking around for the
Oh, yes.
source of this signal. There's another source
Oh,
if you're looking around.
I sure am.
Him?
His eyeballs.
Okay. So
I knew that already, right?
You knew that they looked like the bind stones. You had not made any attempt to connect to them wirelessly.
Oh,
What
damn.
you realize now is the sort of access point that these bind stones are, and his eyes, it's silent.
Yeah.
You can't know it's there unless you're looking for it. What's in this werewolf is broken. It's sending out this feedback, and it's only because of that you were able to detect it.
Interesting.
Please roll me a no check.
Yeah.
Add intelligence.
Oh shit! I wonder if you can repair it.
That's gonna be a 5. Can I add wisdom instead of intelligence?
No, but if you want to use an ability to buff it, you can.
Didn't you have that special thingamabobber that you do that increases all your stats?
Here's the question. Doesn't increase all my stats. Are we out of a scene? Because when
The combat was one scene.
Okay, so I can okay, so I get my processing back. Okay. Then yes, I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and commit my augmented cognition, and so that'll take me up to 8.
Okay. With an 8, you put together all the clues, which some of which you've put together before, but they just haven't been coming to mind for you today. Millions of years ago, Asarius cast a spell that was intended to make it so that people would automatically capture gods in these bind stones. Asarius also invented the bind stones. For 2 million years, no one knew how to detect who was infected, or how to locate the bind stones, or how to get gods out of the bind stones, or anything. Recently, you, teacher, discovered that the bind stones were only partly magical and also partly technology.
Yes.
At some point after the spell was cast and the bind stones were created, the spell itself gained sentience and became the being that you know as Destiny. This is all information you guys already know.
Yes.
It is speculated that that happened when Auburn gained godhood because she had Destiny was infected, and so the deityhood gave him sentience. You know that the werewolves were an experiment by Destiny, who'd already been experimenting with modifying life forms. He changed the orcs. That's known information as well. So, the reason that nobody can detect the spell is because it's not magic. It's tech.
Yeah.
The tech is indetectable to the naked eye. You know technology that can't be seen. Very, very small.
Nanotech.
Nanotech. There's nanotech in everyone that is infected by Destiny. And the nanotech in this werewolf is fucked up.
See.
Because the weird combination of magic and primal energy and tech that they were trying to put into him, it didn't work. That's why Destiny doesn't control Sal or Maul or Eddie. The tech doesn't work.
Interesting.
But because you found a broken one, it may now be possible to start detecting the others.
You can't fix this tech in any way?
Or remove the tech.
Or remove it.
Well, is there no... Now that I have the frequency, I don't need... I mean, I've discovered the frequency thanks to Sal, One Eye. Can I go ahead and can I try again to, now that I've realized what's going on, take control of it?
I'll say that your failure is for the sea.
Okay.
Here's my question to you. Do you share this aloud?
I do not.
Okay.
Okay.
You just told me that there's a bind stone somewhere, my dad.
Yeah. I say,
You mentioned the bind stone, though.
Yeah, oh, I did. I heard that out loud. But yes, I do not say the rest of it, and I do not say that I can now sense your eyes.
Right.
Very, very
so-
smart.
Fair enough. But then that does prompt me to say, I do wonder if this will be dangerous because it will infect him, well, further, I suppose, if that can be a possibility, with the Empyrean, but I have an ability for those that are willing to be bound by destiny. If your father is on the fritz and something within him, whether it be the bind stone, whether it be destiny itself, or whether it be his wolfism, whatever it is, or a combination of all, maybe the thing to fix it would be to self-correct it. If you would allow, Captain, I know it's your father, but would you allow me
Let me
to look into his
open your eyes a little bit. Are your eyes glowing?
They're always glowing, yes.
Is Destiny speaking through you right now? Because you're saying to correct what's wrong with my dad, thereby giving Destiny control of my dad.
Your dad.
My dad has such strength and power that it's difficult for giants to control him?
Captain.
Are you out of your goddamn freaking mind?
Your father is already taken.
No, he's not taken. He's out of control.
I would like additional time to examine him.
I heard what the giant said, and that giant said he cannot control him.
He can't control Eddie. He couldn't control my mom. That's why he took the One Eyes. I don't know if it's all my family or just the One Eyes, but there's something in us that does not like being controlled by destiny.
I understand, but if these things continue to be in effect, all these factors within him that are chaotic in nature, it's going to continue to perpetuate what we see in front of us.
Let's give it some time.
Time might mean he busts out of those chains and starts attacking again. I can only control him for so long.
Well, before we start adding more to him, let's see what's here first.
And first, I look at Stonehammer. I'm like, Stonehammer, yes.
Stormhammer.
Stormhammer. Sorry, all these S names, so confusing. I'm like, Captain Stormhammer. Right now we are currently trapped with my father, who's in may eventually gain strength, but is there anything we could do to get out of this corridors? I heard a whole bunch of doors closing and shutting us in.
We can try. If the doors were shut by those controlled by destiny, then possibly others who are not controlled will have opened some of them.
And I'm worried for my crewmen who are trapped with... I didn't catch the giant's name, but the one who lured us here.
He was a member of the guard. I don't know his name either.
All the while, I'm still thinking, by the way.
And then I'm like...
The offer's there.
Well, he's conscious-ish. He said he doesn't understand the offer you're making.
And I'm like, Dad, there's an enemy of our people, of our family in particular. That's why they captured you and Mom, because there's something in our blood that prevents this entity called destiny from controlling us. And apparently he controls a whole lot of people. It's passed down through blood, and that's why you and Mom were captured. And you haven't met her yet, but why little Collie's daughter was captured too.
And go ahead.
They said it was about him. About One Eye. They said they thought our family had a tie to the canine. They were trying to control that.
Interesting.
Huh. That... I don't know if they have control of the Archons, but One Eye apparently is not really a god, but he's an Archon.
How did I asked him? How did you escape from the people who did this to you?
They never had me. Once they did their experiment, I was uncontrollable. Even I can't control me. They sought to make a monster that was theirs. Instead, they just made a monster.
And did you kill them?
It's hard to remember. I'm sure I didn't give them a hug.
And I say you probably don't remember me, right?
But you smell familiar.
Pa, this is my good friend Eddie Bones. I think you might have
bit him before.
That curse you passed down to me.
I want to.
I'm sorry. Didn't know.
You didn't know.
Can't control it.
Do not
Now
change.
that I have the sense of wireless, I turn that gaze on Eddie. I know that he's not. Destiny isn't controlling him, but when something's blocking him from the Archons, did something happen? Does he have anything nano on him?
Interesting.
Yeah. So, I'll answer that in a second. I just want to address
Sorry.
Corinthian. How long does your mind control last?
Until I drop.
Okay. So, what you are seeing is he's obeying you
Yeah.
as best he can. He's not choosing to change. It's just happening to him.
Yeah.
So you commanding him not to change is like saying, "Hey, stop your heart from beating." Like he can't not do that.
Well, I don't know that.
You don't know that, but that's what you're witnessing.
Yeah.
You know that your spell worked, and yet he's still changing. So you're trying to read Eddie. I'm gonna say, for this, I will need a program check of 8 or higher.
Okay. It's a good thing that I've got my intelligence turned on.
I love how you can turn it on and off, Sarah.
That's right. Everybody's dream. Hey.
Not bad.
All right. So program. That's going to be a 11.
Nice.
Nice.
So, using the knowledge that you've gained from the bind stones and from these broken nanites that are infecting Sal One Eye, you turn and try to see if there's something similar in Eddie. There is something there, but it's not the same. It is dormant. The nanites are in him. They are not actively controlling him. They are being held dormant by something else that you are not capable of perceiving.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
But you do believe that Eddie's... Well, I don't think you get any more than that. The nanites are in Eddie, but they're off.
Yep. That makes sense.
But
That's-
yeah, but I'm like, but Dad, the difference between you and my friend Eddie is that Eddie can control mostly his feralness.
I don't know if that's a question. I don't have an answer.
Could you tell us where this lab was where they did this to you?
I think we bombed the crap out of it, Eddie.
Was that the place?
When I saw you, you were 4 years old. I
Yeah,
hadn't even gotten your patch yet.
yeah, I know. I thought you and Mom were swept out to sea.
We were taken. I thought I would get back to you. How long has it been?
More than 20 years.
Kill me.
I can't do that. Ma's still alive. One Eye has her.
That's Maul.
Yeah.
You must not take me to her. I will hurt her.
That's what One Eye said. He said that you're too dangerous, but I can't. You're my paw. There's so much loss. I can't.
Is there any way to bring One Eye to us at this moment? This person that you keep referring to.
You know, One Eye, he's like a husky or Shiba Inu. They don't always come when you call.
Have you tried now?
I think I agree with Corinthi on this one.
There is a way.
I mean,
Since there's two of us. He holds out a hand that's rapidly shifting between a hand and a paw and a claw and a talon. Take my hand. And we call together.
All right.
Heals.
Heal! One eye!
Wham! Here he is. What? Ooh. Huh? What happened? Oh.
We kind of beat him down until he turned back into human one eye, but
I thought you weren't gonna come. I thought you didn't know. Did I tell you where it was?
no, you said it was too dangerous, but
It's so dangerous.
yes, it was. But we came.
Who are these big guys? Get out of here.
No, they're friends. They're friends. They kept him alive. Friends.
Sal. Sal can't answer. He's losing it.
One eye, is there anything you could do for my paw?
I don't know how. I can make him not hurt anymore.
Oh, what do you mean by not hurt anymore?
You cut him up. Well, he's kind of already healing.
You can't.
When One Eye points that out, you guys do see wounds closing up on this guy.
Yeah.
Your eyes.
I'm just in my head praying fervently to the Empyrean. Do something.
Corinthian Briar, you lose control of yourself.
Ah, dang it.
Stop.
The rest of you, through Corinthian's mouth, you're still conscious, but the rest of you, through Corinthian's mouth, hear. So you live.
Destiny?
Brother?
That one. Don't take it personally. You worked him up. I just thought it was a good chance to get you out of the way. I'm not in the business of killing humanoids, you understand. My whole function is to protect them, but when you make yourself the enemy of that peace and safety that I seek for all, eventually there's no choice.
I didn't make an enemy out of anybody. You made an enemy of my family. And believe you me, we're coming for you.
Your family was not my enemy. I was just trying to make things go more smoothly, more quickly.
Oh, we weren't your enemy, but we are now. And let me tell you, your end is near.
Let me ask you something. When he gets his strength back, do you really think that little rock is going to hold him still?
Probably not.
Well, the giants upstairs are holding the doors closed, but it's going to be a matter of time before they get too tired and the other giants get the doors open.
We'll just keep bashing my father's head until they get it open. He'll heal.
Sal's going to look to you upon hearing that. He's going to look to you, Eddie, and say, "Kill me."
Oh, shit.
And One Eye is going to slam a hand over his mouth. No,
And I'm going to say,
bad man.
Destiny, you want us to be put in a dilemma by killing someone close. Not going to happen. We're not going to fall for your stupid fucking plan. And you know what? When we get out of here, we're going to look for a cure. We're going to end your stupid curse. And we're going to put an end to you. So you better start counting your days because they are numbered. And then I punched Corinthian Briar out.
You know what? I'm going to need you to roll against his AC.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matt. Strength roll or just AC?
I'm going to give you a -2. It's a strength roll.
Okay. Because you know what?
Because Corinthian is Destiny's boy, so he is gonna dodge.
You know. Oh, you're right. He does have that danger sense.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 plus 9 is a 24.
-2.
Minus 2 is a 22.
I'm sorry, man. Your body's just not fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get knocked out.
Boom.
And in which case I
Knocked
still.
out. It's just a punch.
Do you knock him out?
Oh yeah, I knock him out. I don't want to hear Destiny's stupid voice.
Nobody else in this room can be controlled by Destiny.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, Brother Briar,
And
but you're pissing me off.
I look at Sally and I say, that was so cool.
Sally,
You would have done the same, Eddie.
Sally, you have to get out of here. Let me take you home.
What? Real quick, while all this has been going down, I've been watching. Can I roll a notice to see if there was any change in the digital activity in the room when Destiny appeared and when he was knocked out?
Roll it.
Cute.
Nice.
Notice.
Good fucking call.
Okay, so that's gonna be. And you said I can roll this as notice.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 10, 12.
Good roll.
It's a very good roll.
And then I'm like, Eddie, would you mind?
Well, let me answer.
Okay.
You definitely saw that Corinthian was taken over from his eye sockets out.
Interesting.
Yet you perceived a change in the digital activity, and it's so subtle. It's like a cloaked signal. But now that you know what to look for, you can find it.
Hell yeah.
This has happened around you numerous times since you've joined up with this crew, but you just never noticed because it's so stealthy. But now that you know what to look for, you can detect it incoming. And of course, Corinthian Briar has Destiny in him. It's not just the eyes. He has the same infection that everyone else at Destiny has. So, yeah, you can detect those nanites in his body as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not as simple as ripping out the eyes and he's cured. He's
Yeah.
Well, the eyes would do something.
it would change things, but it's not like it would.
He'd be like
remove-
everyone else. And
Yes.
So I'm like, it looks like we're stuck here until the giants can free us and build a new door. Eddie, do you mind injuring my father so that his healing effect is negated just a little bit? But don't kill him, please.
Archon has brought up an excellent point, sir.
Good.
And I bow to the Archon. Can you, in fact, carry us from this place, or only Sally?
One at a time. I don't have, like, a carry bucket.
One at a time, I think, would work quite well if you
Yes.
can take us out of here one at
Yeah.
a time.
Or can you take my father someplace safe where he won't harm anyone?
This may be the best and safest place for him.
He's already
If we-
here, except the door broke.
Yes.
And we just need to leave the giants holding the door on the other side, the ones controlled by Destiny, while we just around. Unless there is somewhere else that you have in mind, such as a deserted island.
That would leave the giant in danger and peril if they can't get the doors open in time and to fix the door. I figure that's going to take some time. I don't want any other giants to be injured because of my father. He wouldn't want to hurt them. We're trying to help him.
When I was gonna look up. Oh. Do you not hear that?
What?
You're getting a call.
Call? Me? Or
Do you not hear that?
do I hear something?
Listen hard. Do I hear any? Like, is there anything digital
There's nothing digital
or
happening.
electronic? Yeah,
Nothing electronic.
Do I hear a sound?
You don't hear it.
it's dog whistle.
It's the Archons. They're trying to reach you.
I'm working on it. Sorry.
I would love to talk to them. Do you know how to hear them?
Well, you're a chosen one. You're an Arcanite. You're supposed to be able to just hear them.
Well, whatever is supposed to make me talk to them, I think it's broken because I can't hear anything.
It's not broken, it's just blocked.
Can you help me with that? Can I touch you and at least talk through you or something?
Let's not touch the Archon. Until he's ready to be touched.
Well, no, I said.
Let me see.
And then I just kind of roll and scratch One Eye's ear.
They're asking for a report. They say I'm not allowed to repeat it because I'll get it wrong.
Okay,
Now that's
report
just
on
terrible.
what?
You're a very good dog.
I agree.
And I say report on what?
On your progress in the plan to rescue Asarius and crack the bind stones.
Yes, that's right. That is the last thing that we were going to do, wasn't it?
Can you at least tell them that I can't communicate with them?
They already know. They're just trying anyway in case something changes. Why can't you communicate with them?
I don't know.
Is there something else blocking it?
Maybe. Do you see? Can you see it? And
You kind of smell like Sal.
I'm like, maybe it's the werewolf curse, Eddie.
I think that we should delay this discussion until we have removed Sal One Eye to a different location. That if you know, sir, of perhaps, like I said, a deserted island where he might have more freedom to roam.
Can I roll a no check for a deserted island that might...
we have been sailing all over the place.
And I was a smuggler, so I...
Yeah, go ahead. But if you know it, it's going to be in the Gray Sea.
Yes.
Yeah.
7... I rolled a 7.
You can't think of anything large enough for him that nobody lives in.
I know a lot of abandoned coves, but not abandoned islands per se.
There's nowhere that will be entirely
You
safe.
do have that whole world map, but you don't know what parts are inhabited.
Unless it's the Indominus island with the people.
No, that.
A lot of urban would die.
Yeah.
And he would probably die.
Yeah.
What about the place where we found Teacher? Can we just leave him there?
In that cave?
Yeah.
It's really close to Lola.
I think he would get out. And I'm like, teacher, you had the map, right?
Yeah.
In your head?
Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know of a location?
I will search my database, and based on the information I've had this week, can I do? Would this be a notice check? Can I use query data? No, I don't think I can. That's not a.
But
right
you've
use
seen
of
the
that.
maps, and you
But I've
haven't...
seen the map, so I can do just a basic
Well, you've
no
seen
check.
the map, but the map does not
Yeah.
indicate where people live. Other than
Exactly.
a few settlements that are marked.
Yeah, I will say I'll start to think like I think that the type of place we are looking for is exactly a place that is not recorded on any map. We are looking for
I
something
mean, there's
that
a
is
lot of land here.
well outside of human civilization. Otherwise, Sally, I do believe this is safer to leave your father here where he is guarded by capable individuals than it would be to simply drop him somewhere.
I agree. I just don't like the fact that Destiny knows where he is right now. I think Destiny was the one that triggered my father into going into even more of a berserk rage. Well, and maybe my presence as well, but let's not talk about that.
He probably wanted me to fight him.
Yeah, I think Destiny would try to use my dad to kill as many people and cause chaos that way as a distraction. I would rather my father be put in a place where...
He says, the Archon said to me that something's blocking me, right? From hearing the Archons. Can I do this cure magic disease thing on myself to see if I can find that?
Why don't you give me a no check?
Okay.
plus intelligence.
Oh, got 4 on the dice. My no. So 6.
Okay, you don't put anything together, but if you try to use cure disease on yourself, nothing happens.
And I see nothing either while I'm watching this.
So I'm like, teacher, you said my father had a bindstone.
Yes.
Is it? But it's not. And wait, do we know about Brother Briar's eyes?
I don't remember who saw them.
You did. You told us, right?
Yes,
you told
I
us.
did.
Wait a second.
Oh no, Eddie
Wait.
saw them when he was a cat in the cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
We all were aware that you had. I thought.
I think at this point everybody knows.
Yeah, you guys would
Okay.
have.
Revealed it
Someone
to
would have
us.
told
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Part of, yeah, as part of you coming clean. Yeah.
But my father's eyes don't look like Brother Briar's eyes. Where else would Destiny put a bindstone on my? Please don't tell me. Please, no, I'm not going there.
Teacher, I noticed you're not correcting her, but just in case you weren't clear, there's no bindstone on him. It's
Yeah.
just a
Oh, yeah.
similar
Yeah.
technology.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I know that he's unconscious, but I'm still not wanting to say
Got it.
what I know in this.
Right, and I don't understand anything about nanotech,
Yes.
and then
That's
so
what
I'm
I'm
just like thinking, I'm like, maybe.
We need to get out of this room, I think. Either we need to get out of this room or he does. And then we need to have
Well, I'll handle
conversation.
that. This is Stonefoot. She'll just go over, pick up Corinthian Briar in one hand, and haul him upstairs.
Is the door open? I thought it was.
Destroyed.
I mean, the all the doors to that are keeping us trapped down here.
You're not trapped down here. You're trapped down here and in the hallway above.
Yeah,
Yes, but I
She can take him upstairs to
to
the
the
hallway.
whole.
out of
Well,
out of hearing range.
oh, okay. That
You
wasn't
guys,
what
were, you guys were way upstairs on a different level.
Okay.
And all the doors shut so that you couldn't go anywhere except down here.
Yes, I meant that I wanted us to leave this place and be untrapped with, your pardon, sir, the out of control shapeshifter. But
Well, what you
There-
said was we need to leave where he does. I thought you meant Corinthian.
I actually meant Sal One Eye, but that actually works for me.
Okay.
Because apparently I gestured slightly wrong, and then
She
I'm
takes
trying to
Corinthian out.
oh, all right. Well, I think that actually solves the problem. And I look suspiciously at Sal One Eye, and I'm like, he is infected, but the infection didn't take.
Oh, damn it.
Eddie, you are infected too, but the infection was defeated. It lies dormant within you. It is not influencing you, but it is most likely the thing that is blocking your communication.
Please roll me a no plus intelligence on this.
Okay.
Or if you have that, I don't know if you can activate it or if it's already active. I don't quite understand all your abilities, but that thing that allows you to just know something, if you could possibly figure it out.
Accelerated deduction. I'm out of.
It's not active right now.
It's not active. I have my intelligence turned on, but
Then roll intelligence plus no.
Okay. Ah,
Shit.
Is that double sixes?
sixes.
Wow.
So
plus
there are two things that are supposed to be happening to Eddie, but aren't.
yes.
He's supposed to be an out-of-control rage monster,
Yep.
but he's not. And he's supposed to be a vessel for the Archons, but he's not.
There's a third
These
thing.
two things are holding each other in check.
Ah,
They are canceling each other out. The fact that he's an Arcanite shut down the nanites. And the fact that he is a werewolf broke his connection to the Archons.
yep.
Do you say this to me?
Yes. But one quick question. So being a werewolf is specifically part of the Destiny infection, though, because that's
So the One Eyes were a specific, unique experiment to try and create werewolves. Why, you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as the infection that everyone that Destiny infects has.
Right. This is a unique thing. But yeah, what I'm asking is that the nanites that Eddie has, that came from his werewolf infection from Sal 1-Eye. That's okay.
Yes.
Got it.
And
okay.
you, what was it, 13 that you rolled?
Yeah. 14.
Solid theory, you think?
Mm-hmm.
That the reason for Destiny to want to create werewolves is so that his nanites could be passed to people against their will.
So
Because right now the only way to do it is through reproduction or through choosing to accept it.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
So you tell me this?
I will tell you part of that, and I will say, what I will say is that I believe that your unique qualities as an Arcanite are what caused the infection to not take hold. And at the same time, the infection, that the failed infection, it has not taken over you, but it is holding you back from your full destiny as a vessel for the Archons.
Is there any way to boost the Archon side, maybe? To help me fight the block?
To eliminate
I
that.
don't know.
Interesting.
One eye is going to look at you, Sally.
Ar-
Is that true?
If teacher says it is, I think it is. Well, we know that destiny is passed through bloodlines.
Part about being an Arcanite, canceling the werewolf curse.
Yeah.
I guess so, because I'm standing here right now.
Can we turn Sal?
He's going to reach out and place a hand on his head. So, buddy, help us out, please. And all of this white light comes down from One Eye's hand. You all get the sense it doesn't matter exactly what he says. He's just choosing Sal in this moment and making him an Arcanite. And
Good dog! Very good dog!
all of a sudden, all the wild transformations that he's going through stop. His body just like lunges up like this. You sense all the nanites in his body shut down.
Woo!
And Sal collapses against the ropes, unconscious.
Oh shit, that's cool. Okay.
I say,
Teacher.
is he okay?
Wow.
I believe that worked.
He's alive.
Mom.
The
My mom.
infection has gone dormant.
I'll get her. When he's gone.
Oh, he can do the same thing to her.
And then I just jump on you and give you a hug, and I give you a hug, and I kiss both of you together, group hug.
All right.
And I'm like, sorry, Brother Briar.
Briar's upstairs. He's in the hallway with Stonefoot. Brother Briar, you wake up upstairs, just in Stonefoot's lap. She's just holding you.
Aw. Like a baby pet.
When you start to move, she goes, "Oh hi, I didn't want to put you on the ground. It seemed hard
Where am I?
hallway
Okay. Now,
upstairs. We're near the treasure room.
back the question is why?
Sally knocked you out because you got taken over by Destiny, and she didn't want to hear from Destiny. She did say sorry after she punched you, but then they wanted to have a conversation that Destiny couldn't hear, so I brought you upstairs. So I don't know what they talked about because I was with you.
Make sure don't say what we just did to Brother Briar.
Very well.
And you know
You can
what?
place me down. I need to walk for a second.
I want to heal Sally's father, by the way.
No, I'm like, actually, no. I'm like, Dad, we need to
Sorry,
keep.
let me finish this scene with
Okay,
Crazy.
go.
Where are you going?
I think I walked to the treasury. Is it still closed?
It is closed, but yeah, it's closed.
Yeah, I have the crown in my hand. You've ruined my only attempt to be a person outside of you. Maybe that's your whole entire thing, maybe that's not. I'm not entirely sure.
You called to me.
I asked you for help and you denied it.
No, I was speaking to them. I was trying to explain the situation, and she...
I'm utterly confused. Just absolutely rattled by what it is that you're trying to do here. And why they're trying to stop you. I must confess, I don't know. I don't know.
Roll a convince check. It's enough. All I am trying to do is what I was created to do. Exactly what I always told you I was doing. Bringing unity to the people for the purpose of protecting them from outside control. The gods want to rule the lives of the mortals. Sarius created me to stop them.
And why so? Why the orcs? Why hurt people and turn them into creatures, abominations?
The orcs are safe. They are protected. They are the most safe race of all the mortal races. For they are mine completely. I would do the same for all. I would imagine a world where everyone was on the same page all the time. Mortals and immortals alike. You would have taken me to the stars. We would have spread even beyond this planet. You had only stepped through that portal. I was already spread to the divine. Those very beings that I was made to stop. Originally, Sarius, he knew he couldn't destroy the gods, so he planned to simply entrap them. But a new way was discovered. If we can bring them all under the same unity that the mortals are under, if we can get them all on the same page, there will be no more tyrants ruining people's lives for their own amusement. Everyone will walk in sync.
It's a beautiful picture. My only concern here is the fact that there is still wars that are being waged by the orcs towards the people. Why not welcome them in? Why not speak to them as though they are just normal people trying to spread this conversation like what I was doing? Why the wars? Why the dragons? Why the pain that is occurring time and again?
The orcs are warlike people. They were that before I took them. It is true that my meddling with their biology was amateurish. Not a first attempt, but early. They see unity as conquest. That is why they have their empire. And it is also why, with you, I tried a different way. Sorry that you are having a crisis of faith. I'm sorry that it is hard for something like me to explain a million years of planning.
You saw what unity can be at the council, at the assembly. You saw it and how beautiful it was for people with different thoughts to be unified under a single mission. To better the world.
That's a start.
What's next?
They were meeting. The flaw in it is that they were meeting. They were having their smaller unity to try and plan ways to eradicate any chance at the great unity. They were
Think of it
together
like that.
to discuss how to not be one. To defeat the dragons, to free my misguided maker so that he can try and find some way to turn me off.
Do you know where the body of your maker is?
Yes.
What do you want from me?
Partnership. What we had. What we were.
To what end? I can't do anything.
What do you mean you can't do anything? You have spread unity. Read of Tekoa, Tyrion, with countless individuals. There are so many that I now have in my family that I did not before you. You have spread me.
I put on the crown.
Weak, he's gone. And the door next to you opens, and you see that giant standing there in the open door. What? What happened? No, we'll come back down to you guys.
So I'm like, before you heal him, actually, I don't want Destiny knowing that he's under some semblance of control now. Stonehammer, until your friends or compatriots can fix the door, and I look at my dad. Pa, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to pretend to be a crazy berserk werewolf, and we're gonna just keep knocking you out.
He's still unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Can I at least make him feel better though? Like,
Will he wake up?
I mean, yes, but this might be the best chance we have to actually get some real answers, because now he's going to be coherent. And Destiny's not here with us right now to listen.
Well, I would never assume. I scanned the room.
Destiny's not here.
Okay.
All right.
The only person with Destiny was...
All right, I'm going to heal him. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7,
Even one
8,
wakes
9,
up.
10. Like that's like 12 HP, whatever.
And he now has your powers. He's basically another Eddie,
Okay.
but maybe a little bit stronger.
And I say, how do you feel now?
Welcome back, Pa.
How did you do this?
One, I did it, but thanks to Teacher and Eddie,
Good dog.
very good dog. He's the best
Yes.
dog. Yes.
You are a very good dog, sir.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know you, but he's cool with it.
All right.
And I say, but you feel fine right now, right?
There's definitely something still in there, but it's not like it was. It's not strong like it was.
If I understand correctly, right now you are pretty much just like me. We both have this thing in us that's fighting against the Archon powers.
Archon powers?
That's what.
Destiny powers.
Well,
Both.
both. Yeah. Right. That's what your dog friend did. He put his Archon powers into you, which now canceled out the Destiny, whatever thing that was making you a werewolf. And now, so now you're in a balance, like me.
Okay.
But
I'm like, Pa, Destiny is sort of like a god. He's in a lot of different people. He could take control of them, make them do things that they might
me
not
and him?
want.
yeah, but I was chosen by the Archons to take down Destiny, and also to find our friend who's been captured by the dragons, whatever. And
Dragons?
yes, dragons.
I think I fuck. Blurry.
But do you think maybe you could help us?
I'm a deranged
Well,
lunatic.
you should at
tied to a
least.
rock.
I know, but you should at least come with us, so then Destiny can't do anything to you.
Could I maybe get some pants?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm sure there's rags and stuff on the floor, right?
No, not really. He hasn't had clothes in years.
I look around and I look to one. I'm like, sir, I think you are. I hate to ask this of you, sir, but perhaps you could fetch your Arcanite pants.
And I just look at you.
I tried. Sorry.
What
This
are
isn't the. I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing robes. I point to what Eddie's wearing, like these.
Legs?
I pinch the fabric.
Are you wearing a jacket, Eddie?
I do have that big cloth sweater that I wear, so I'll give you that.
Oh.
You know what? I probably have an outer robe.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
give him my.
Are you gonna untie him?
No, because I'm like, what do you guys think of Destiny knowing that my dad is not berserk? Do we want to keep this under wraps for now?
I mean, he knows. I don't know if Destiny knows exactly what's happening with me, 100%. But I think now that your dad's like this, it's better for him to come with us, because who knows? The Destiny might try to find a way to capture him, do more experiments on him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
One Eye is gonna leave to go get Maul, but Stormhammer will say, when we brought you here, it was thought that you might take him from us. It will not be unexpected if you do so. There are those who might think it foolish, but if you wish to leave out any information when you take him out of here, we can do that.
Yeah.
That would be great. And maybe Paul, you can pretend to be unconscious and we'll just stick you in our hold for now.
Plus,
Yes.
yeah. Plus, now that you have your powers a little bit more in check, maybe we can help each other out too. And I can teach you what I've learned, and maybe you can teach me some new things too.
I've learned a little. I've barely been lucid for apparently 20 years.
Mhm.
Do I have more bouts of feralness to look forward to?
Not sure. I mean, I do kind of have to suffer through this thing where a full moon happens. Yeah. But we have come up with ways to fight that. So if you hang out with me, I can help you fight that too.
Friends, the Archons do wish us to, as they conveyed via One Eye to Eddie, to continue on and make sure that we free Asarius, and I'm sure your friend as well.
Yes.
We should continue with our plan.
Sorry,
Collect the treasure and proceed.
agreed. And I retract my scorpion cutlass, and I remove Brother Briar's weapon as well. And I'm like, Pa, I'm so glad you're alive.
Hug.
I will, while this is happening, I will go up the stairs and find Brendian.
I give the dad my jacket cloak over there.
Okay. Eddie, as you are hanging out with Sal and discussing your own curse and how it has affected you, roll me a notice plus, it's just going to be weird, Constitution.
Constitution. So pretty
strange.
Notice and Constitution.
Creative, isn't it?
Pack mind.
I wrote a book.
There's the plug.
Finally, a little bit better than I've been doing all night. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's my Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So 10.
When something is different about your body and the magic within it. It changed when you bit Sal.
Ooh,
There
awesome.
was an effect.
Okay.
What was the number you rolled?
Pack leader.
10.
Okay. I don't think Eddie knows this, but it's going to have a mechanical effect, so I'm going to tell you out of character.
Okay.
You will now have to roll 4 times a month. You will be rolling for all 4 of the moons of Archonia, not just the one.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I fucked you over.
The curse on Sal was stronger, and as that's why he was muttering for the moons. For him, it was always all 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Does he have to roll for all 4?
yep,
So he's still the same state.
yeah. Well, he's more like you, but it's just that he's going to have 4 times a month that he has to roll to resist. He, when you met him, he was out of control all the time.
Has this heightened my abilities in any way, or just made the curse worse?
It's kind of just made the curse worse. But I think you would probably understand without being told. I think you understand a little bit that, like, she's a device. Like, she's a piece of technology, like a gun or a ship, but way more advanced. You understood, like, thinking machine, artificial person. So when she talks about technology and nanites, you may not get it, but you know she's talking about tech.
I haven't said the word nanites.
Well, whatever. The programming, like, these are technological things. You have that in your mind. But you also understand that the curse that you have is partly magical. So I think you would know without being told that what was amplified here was the magical part. Because if something were changed in you technologically, teacher would have detected it.
Okay.
And what she said, or what she noticed, was that the nanites in you were still dormant. So whatever changed when you bit Sal, it was the supernatural part.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. I'm still very happy that we were to do this without killing him. So,
Yeah.
this
It's good. We're pretty close to ending time, but you two wanted to have a scene.
well,
Well, very briefly, I'll just come to see if you are awake and find you.
Face to face with a giant?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
2
face
giants.
his thigh.
Well, yeah, Jason thought it was
And a new kink was born.
Yeah, he said, what did he say?
He said, what happened?
You're released. Thank you for opening up the door. You have done your part in releasing this area. You may go.
And that's kind of where you come in as
Yeah,
the.
Buck and Batson follow him out. That guy just locked us in.
Corinthian, Brother Briar, are you all right?
I don't think I will for a while, to
Yes.
be honest.
That is fair.
Everything I thought about what peace can look like in our world. If you lied to,
It is hard to create peace. You wish that there would only be, that there is some destination that you can reach, some trick or that you can find, some war you can win, some philosophy you can put in place, and all the problems will be solved, but they never are.
I never are. There's too many selfish people.
Yes?
So many people that just hate and then take and push people to the sides, to the margins. That's what happened to my family, and that's why. That's why Destiny seems so appealing to me.
Yes.
This Empyrean, this breed of Dakota. And even now, I will admit, it is appealing. It's an easy answer.
Of course.
When everything else, even this, what we're doing, seems like it's not even gonna win. Like, we'll attempt something only for it to fail. What then? The only leader that I know that actually is holding to promises. I don't know.
I don't think that you're wrong to believe and to fight for peace and unity. I think that those are goals worthy of pursuing, and they are goals that I pursue as well. It's what I was made to do. I'm sorry this is happening. This has happened to you.
50-some years of all of this, and it just seems like a waste. Seems like starting over. It's hard. It's hard. What do I have now but just to fight and die for what I stand for, and then to be remembered if I'm lucky? If anything, what will probably come to pass is I die, my legacy burns with it. No one remembers anything, and I'm thought of as a traitor to all of humanity for trying to spread peace by something else. And then I am looked at as a villain.
We cannot control what people say about us after we are gone. All we can do is the best we can do in the moment. It is not your fault you were deceived. Many have been deceived.
But they have. But they have.
All you can do now is the best with what you know now. And I'm very sorry that Sally punched you in the face. That was really not at all. Are you...
She punched me?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The giant mentioned that.
Yeah, it is sore. Gonna bruise.
We can have Eddie take a look at this. At any rate, let's... We must continue on. We do need to continue on. Are you all right to move forward?
I've been moving forward all my life, so why stop now?
I assume that you guys are coming up at this point. If you ask him to, Stormhammer will carry Sal.
Well, I healed him.
Yeah, that's true. He can walk. But you did have him tied up.
No, she released him.
We untied him.
Okay, missed that. Yeah, so he'll walk up then.
Yeah,
And as you guys sort of all reconvene, your QueerCon friend that you had on the ship with your communication stone, the other QueerCon translators, comes flying in. He says, Admiral, One-Eye, word from gnomes.
Oh, my Noma's friends. What do they have to say?
They say, missile device, exceedingly simple. They will have 100 ready.
Oh shit.
2 weeks. Wow.
2 weeks.
That's
Oh,
great.
that's the most alarming thing I've heard.
Message received. We are.
Nukes have been built very quickly. Super easy.
No.
Please say thank you to the gnomes for their good work, and we will proceed to the next rendezvous point.
You should tell them that we also found the gem. Remember, we found a gem
Found
that
the big gem.
the big gem that's supposed to be the thing that's supposed to lure the dragons.
Right. There is a shuddering in the ground beneath you. It's rhythmic. It's like it gets louder and louder.
You don't
Until-
have another werewolf beast here, do you?
No, that's just footsteps. 4 guards coming down the tunnel, down the hallway. King Deepstone has summoned you.
We are summoned.
Deepstone?
That's where we're gonna end.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next week and also Monday.
Woohoo!
Good games.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.